The large Lake of Almere, which existed in the early medieval Netherlands, got its name from the eels which lived in its water. The name is preserved in the new city of Almere in Flevoland, given in 1984 in memory of this body of water on whose site the town is located. The daylight passage in the spring of Elvers upstream along the Thames was at one time called Eel Fair. The word Elver is thought to be a corruption of Eel Fair. A famous attraction on the French Polynesian island of Huahine, part of the Society Islands, is the bridge across a stream hosting 3 to 6 foot long eels, deemed sacred by local culture. Eel fishing in Nazi-era Danzig plays an important role in Gunter Grass' novel The Tin Drum. The cruelty of humans to eels is used as a metaphor for Nazi atrocities, and the sight of eels being killed by a fisherman triggers the madness of the protagonist's mother. Sinister implications of eels fishing are also referenced in Jo Nesbø's Cockroaches, the second book of the Harry Hole detective series. The book's background includes a Norwegian village where eels in the nearby sea are rumored to feed on the corpses of drowned humans, making the eating of these eels verge on cannibalism. Freshwater eels and marine eels are commonly used in Japanese cuisine. Foods such as unadon and unaju are popular, but expensive. Eels are also very popular in Chinese cuisine, and are prepared in many different ways. Hong Kong eel prices have often reached 1,000 Hong Kong dollars per kilogram, and once exceeded 5,000 Hong Kong dollars per kilogram. In India, eels are popularly eaten in the northeast. Freshwater eels, known as kuja in Assamese, are eaten with curry, often with herbs. The European eel and other freshwater eels are mostly eaten in Europe, the United States, and other places. Today, the European eel is considered critically endangered. A traditional East London food is jellied eels, although the demand has significantly declined since World War II. The Spanish cuisine delicacy anguilas consists of elver, young eels, sautéed in olive oil with garlic. Elvers usually reach prices of up to €1,000 per kilogram. New Zealand longfin eel is a traditional Maori food in New Zealand. In Italian cuisine, eels from the Valle di Comacchio, a swampy zone along the Adriatic coast, are especially prized, along with freshwater eels of Bolsena Lake and pond eels from Cabras, Sardinia. In northern Germany, the Netherlands, the Czech Republic, Poland, Denmark, and Sweden, smoked eel is considered a delicacy. Elvers, often fried, were formerly a cheap dish in the United Kingdom. During the 1990s, their numbers collapsed across Europe. They are now a delicacy, the UK's most expensive species. Eels, particularly the moray eel, are popular among marine aquarists. Eel blood is toxic to humans and other mammals, but both cooking and the digestive process destroy the toxic protein. The toxin derived from eel blood serum was used by Charles Robert Richet in his Nobel Prize-winning research which discovered anaphylaxis. The poison used by Richet was actually obtained from sea anemones. Eelskin leather is highly prized. It is very smooth and exceptionally strong. It does not come from eels. It comes from the Pacific hagfish, a jawless fish which is also known as the slime eel. Eels are ray-finned fish belonging to the order Anguilliformis, which consists of 8 suborders, 19 families, 111 genera, and about 800 species. Eels undergo considerable development from the early larval stage to the eventual adult stage, and are usually predators. The term eel is also used for some other eel-shaped fish, such as electric eels, spiny eels, swamp eels, and deep-sea spiny eels. These other clades, however, evolved their eel-like shapes independently from the true eels. Eels live both in salt water and fresh water, and some species are catadromous. Most eels live in the shallow waters of the ocean and burrow into sand, mud, or amongst rocks. A majority of eel species are nocturnal, thus are rarely seen. Sometimes, they are seen living together in holes, or eel pits. Some species of eels also live in deeper water on the continental shelves and over the slopes deep as 4,000 meters. Only members of the Anguilla regularly inhabit fresh water, but they, too, return to the sea to breed. The heaviest true eel is the European conger. The maximum size of this species has been reported as reaching a length of 3 meters and a weight of 110 kilograms. Other eels are longer, but do not weigh as much, such as the slender giant moray which reaches 4 meters.